What else? So, all right. So the future of hip hop. Can we
Let's talk
get off
about
that
it.
subject? You
Let's
know,
talk about it. What's the future of hip hop in your opinion?
no. What I want is for us. We had hip hop summits all over the country. Minister
Right.
Farrakhan spoke at least three of them, and everybody came from Will Smith and the Rockefeller team, all of them, to the Bad Boy team, all of them. I remember Puffy was one of the moderators. We did, and everybody from the NAACP and the Urban League, all the black, even all the mayoral candidates in New York came to the one in New York that Farrakhan spoke at. Everybody wanted the hip hop voice. The hip hop voice is so powerful, the best brand building voice in the world.
Right.
If it says something's good, damn, it's like whatever they pick, if it's a Maybach or a Phantom Rolls Royce, whatever, Gucci or whatever they choose,
Gucci, Fendi,
luxury,
whatever, Chanel,
whatever, all of that. Why can't we brand things that uplift our community? Why can't we brand things that empower economically and spiritually and socially our community? We can. And so the more we get signs that we can do better, the more we should. And each individual can do better. Say, oh, hip hop, they're doing this and it's foul. It's not all hip hop, right?
No, it's not.
It's not all hip hop. It's a
It's
small
what you
piece.
choose. It's what's advertised. I will say that.
Well, they advertise what's selling.
Yeah.
Jesus Walks is selling. They're going to advertise Jesus Walks.
True.
I think it's up to us to choose the higher selves when we can and use those things to inspire our community and lift our community up. When we can, and each individual has the potential to make their choices. And I think that the trends sometimes do become, that seem to be the easy route for some. But they're not. When you want something big, you got to be original. This shit got to be new. It's got to be. Another record about the same subject, or even, the same music, sound. There's some sounds that, right now, there's some beats that feel like that's the way we try to dance, and that beat is, governing, driving the narrative, right? But it ain't got to be. You got to find where you do something innovative with the trend, and I say that to the producers who, all of them know that, but there's a difference between those giant breakout, explosive songs and records and artists and the rest. And those people are original. So always try to be original.
Well, I ask you this. So do you think if, let's say, 100 J. Cole's just entered the rap game this year, people that rap with substance and that actually, care, 100 J. Cole's and 100 Kendricks, do you think that the marketplace would they dominate the marketplace for music, or would they kind of fall into the match?
You're asking a question about content rather than creativity.
Right.
If there were 100 J. Cole's, they would dominate the market. If there was 100 Kendrick Lamars, they would dominate the market. There's no question. But they got to be J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar. It can't be just that someone is conscious and, it's nothing to do with that. It's like it has everything to do with what do you create. True. You can play. If you got something as good as Jesus Walks, it's gonna play. Everything got to get out the way when the right shit come out. And if it happens to be, what was that, brother? What was that song we played during the Million Family March by Kendrick Lamar? Niggas gonna something.
I gotta look it up. I'm gonna have to look it up.
You know what I'm talking about. That's a big ass song. That motherfucker was huge. And inspiration, it was an anthem. We played it during the Million Family March, or was it the Million? But it was the Million Man March reunion. Right?
Okay. I know somebody's gonna comment it soon. Somebody knows.
Somebody tell me what that song is. Yeah. Niggas gonna work it. I feel like I'm gonna say, brother's gonna work it. That's how old I am. I go back to the fucking brother's gonna work it out. No, it's not that, nigga. No, but it's that. We gonna work it out. We gonna work it out, right? But yeah, we gonna be all right.
We gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. There we go.
Why you don't know, nigga? You work in hip hop. But if you get those songs and each one is original, then it'll change our culture and lift us up, and that's what we need to do. And if individuals can want because you also, I'm a big believer in the imagination is God, as Yogananda said. and what you say comes back to you. So if you are selfish and you want to be happy and you want to be successful and you want to be a good influence on your family and then you have to say it. The imagination and your words are God itself, and that's it. So that's Yogananda's words. The imagination is God. And of course, Reverend Ike, you may not know Reverend Ike, he's for your time too. That nigga, he was the greatest prosperity preacher. My brother, Reverend Run, was a disciple. They used to have Rolls Royce parades and shit. You don't know Reverend Ike? You don't know, do you?
I don't know Reverend Ike. I know
Ask
your
your
brother, though.
mama.
I know your
No,
brother.
but he's a prosperity preacher. And
Okay.
Reverend Ike would say everything was about the imagination. He was a mystic. He owned half of California. Reverend
Oh,
Ike,
wow.
nigga, look up
Hey, I
Reverend
got to
Ike.
do some research.
He was on
I'm
the
in
cover
Cali,
of
so I got to do some research on this.
course. He was the cover of Jet Magazine. I don't know how many times. Cover of Ebony. He was this prosperity preacher. And he was a mystic. And he, like
Okay.
Osho and so many great teachers, believed in, and prosperity preachers all take his lead. So this is true. What you say is who you are and where you go. And what's in your heart comes out of what you say. But if you don't have it quite in your heart, you speak it till it's real.
Correct.
Speak it. Speak your prosperity and your power into existence. That's the thing. Can we speak ourselves into a greater existence? Forget what we're looking at. It's what we want to see. And you have to say it. There's in the yogic philosophy and in the Hindu religion, but in yogic philosophy, we have the goddess Lakshmi. Lakshmi, if you see the image of her, she's just giving. And as she's giving, you see there's diamonds at her feet, and quickly as she gives, she gets. Good givers are great getters, right? And what you give the world, you receive. So this
Facts.
is not only in the yogic philosophy, but this exists in all philosophy, from the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, the Yoga Sutras, the Buddhist scriptures, all of them. And so if we say we talk dirt, we will live dirt. And that's for individuals who are selfish. Take that with you. You know what I mean? And if you could do that, then it's a shift in your consciousness and your level of success and your level of happiness, which is the core benefit for all of the worldly success, happiness, right? And the success in the world, if it's monetary and others, will not affect your happiness. It's your success in delivering what you believe in. As you are delivering, because the work is the prayer, not the result. So as you're doing the
Right.
work, you get it back, and you get back the effort becomes happiness. So anyway, that's just this morning. It's nice to talk to you, and I'm hopeful that you can make a positive effect. I know you have to report the news, and a lot of what's spreading is negativity,
Very,
and a lot of
very
the
negative,
only
man.
thing, yeah, well, God bless you as a person in the media. Try to lean towards good.
I try, man. I try every day. I lean on my faith.
Yeah, speak good things into existence. All right.
I
All right,
got you,
baby. Well,
man.
I gotta get ready to go to class. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for
All right,
your
all
time.
good. Good talking to you, man. Appreciate you.
My pleasure.
All good.